What's going on, everybody? Pardon the Ignorance podcast. We're back again this week. First podcast of the new year. Happy New Year, fellas.
Can I
Happy
talk
New
now?
Year.
Yeah, of course you can talk now. I'm done playing the music.
I'm feeling petty. Yeah. Happy New Year, Bob. I know you don't celebrate it, Chris, but Happy New Year, man.
What the fuck?
Isn't your New Year like in next week or something like that coming up?
It's delayed.
It's great to be back.
Happy New Year, Chris.
When we, I thought he was Orthodox and I just assumed Russian, but I keep forgetting the other one.
Yeah. It's what it is, man. It's what it is. It is the New Year, Bobby. What resolutions have you already given up?
I haven't even made one, man. Fuck that shit. I'm in too dark of a place and fucking angry right now to make one.
I usually make my resolutions the last week of December. That way I can hit them. And I feel good about myself. And then just wait until the end of the year again.
Exactly. That's actually a great plan, dude. I'm going to wait till fucking December 29th. And I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to quit drinking this year. And there it is.
There we are. What do you got first, Bobby? You seem like you had something you want to get off your chest.
Yeah, I mean, I know we've kind of gone away from the whole structure thing, but there's just a couple things that popped into the news right now that I can't avoid. For the fact that it's not really COVID related, it's pretty fucked up. And that is right now in Manhattan, in New York City, they want to reduce laws, like the penalty, like the actual like severity of a crime. Mm-hmm. So, for example, say if you go into a bank with a gun and you rob the bank at gunpoint, that's armed robbery, which is a Class B felony, which gets you about 25 years, up to 25 years. So they're reducing it to petty larceny, which is only a misdemeanor, and it's only $1,000 fine. How fucked is that?
That's big time fucked. Actually, it's worth it to take the shot to rob something. Like,
this is what I'm saying. Like, there was a guy, I don't know if it was the same exact day. It might have been the day after. He robbed 6 banks. He was arrested, got out, and robbed another one.
I mean, you're in it for the money, I guess.
Yeah, but how crazy is that? Like,
how does that work, by the way, with robberies? Like, if you rob a bank for $70,000, right, and you're caught, but they don't find the money, do you like have to pay restitution or?
That I don't know. I don't know.
These are the questions that make the act worth it. You know, if I don't have to pay it back, I pay $1,000 back easily. I still got 69,000.
But okay. But here's the thing, though. So, like, say you grab like, say 250,000, right? Mm-hmm. You're busted at the door. Like, you don't even get out. You're caught. That's it. Nah. Game over. That's what happened to this dude. Got out, went and did it again.
You should find a different hobby because you suck at it if you're getting caught.
But here's the thing, though. Instead of, I'd try my luck and only have to pay like a couple grand as opposed to doing fucking 25 years. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny. Now, for me, I can't really see any kind of understanding behind it. I don't see any reasoning behind it other than the fact that they're probably overrun, undersourced, with people with the whole, defund the police, shit like that. I mean, I think that's where this is all coming from. They don't have enough resources right now to keep up what's going on. However, the outcome of this is Manhattan is going to be a fucking war zone. Crime is going to explode there.
I would think so. I would think it would take off. I mean, the whole reason of people not wanting to do things they shouldn't is because they don't want to get caught and put to jail for a long time.
Right.
I think that's the whole reason. And then you make it, I get the reasons why as well. I get it. But what I don't understand is, I mean, armed robbery is pretty fucking serious, man. It's pretty dangerous. I mean, anytime a gun's involved, shit can happen.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, if they shoot somebody, does it go to stay a felony, misdemeanor, or does it go to what does it go to?
That's the thing. Like
Is
I
that a
have to.
$2,000 fine then, or is that what is that?
I
And I'm
have no
guessing if you're
idea.
robbing a bank, you probably don't have $1,000 anyways. I mean, let's be honest. Like if you're robbing a bank, it's because you don't have money. So how you gonna
Right,
pay the
but
fucking fine?
it's still easier to bond out on $1,000 as opposed to $1 million in 25 years. You know what I mean?
Right, right,
I'd take that
right.
shit all day as a
Yeah.
bondsman.
I want to swing to something else real quick. That's the same crime talk. Have you seen the one in Chicago
No,
with the whistle?
no.
Mm-mm.
There is a politician in Chicago. Her name is Michelle Smith. She's a Democrat from Ward 43, and she has advised her constituents to wear whistles while they're walking around. And if they see serious crime, to start blowing whistles and running at the people while blowing whistles.
I hit somebody right in their like, quit blowing that whistle at me, bitch, and just fucking punch them right in their shit.
Yeah. On the one side, I get the point. Like when people see people blowing whistles and loud noises and they're committing a crime, you're not gonna want to be around for that. But
Here's the
on
problem
other
with
hand,
that.
you know how
On the other
irritating
hand,
that
it's
is?
fucking Chicago, so
On the other hand, you know how annoying it is when somebody's blowing a whistle at you? I mean, you're gonna get shot. Like I would shoot you on principle alone.
Right, and depending on what area of Chicago that you're in, that whistle, that's all you'll hear is you won't even, you'll be like a confused dog, not knowing where to fucking go.
Not only that, this bitch wants to turn everybody into coaches. I don't understand it. You know,
Here's the thing. Here's the problem that I have with that, and this is where I can see like fucking people are too woke, man. The problem with this is our entire lives. You've heard of the rape whistle, right?
right.
Women should have something like that to where they can, they can make some sort of racket in a case of that sort of attack. So what happens now if somebody steals a bike and they start blowing a whistle? People, old school motherfuckers, are going to think, holy fuck, this girl's being raped or whatever, and go over and it's like, oh yeah, this person stole my bike. Bitch, I'd push her into the street. Like, why are you wasting my time?
I think if you're blowing your whistle because someone's stolen a bike is totally different than
You're a
blowing your
cunt.
whistle.
You deserve to have your bike stolen. I'm sorry.
If you're blowing a whistle and someone's committing an armed robbery, that's probably a bad idea to run at them, or a carjacking.
Like,
it's probably a bad idea.
Actually, like, I want to find this lady, whoever this councilwoman is and whatever ward it is. I want to stand outside her window at like 3:00 in the morning and just blow a fucking whistle.
Michelle Smith is her name.
Until I fucking pass out.
Right. I think it would be fun. It's she wants to it's on the it's a response to the uptick in robberies and carjackings on the north side of Chicago. Alderman is reinstituting the decades-old whistle stop program. So apparently this is an old program they used to use that was apparently effective.
Yeah.
Look, here's the problem I have is you probably, there's, like you said, there's different levels of blowing your whistle. You're probably not going to want to run at somebody who's committing an armed robbery. It's probably a bad idea.
Oh, no.
Or a carjacking. But
you know what,
like
though?
Stealing.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the problem with human nature. We're fucking programmed to be drawn to that kind of shit. So, like, I hear a whistle, like somebody blowing a whistle, I'm going to go, hey, what the fuck are they blowing a whistle for? Let's check this shit out. So I'm going to go look, and I'm going to see somebody waving a gun. I'm going to go, you know what? It's too fucking late. I'm out. But again, it's too late.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
I'd be like that fucking cop in South Park. Nothing to see here. You know?
Chris, do you have enough strength these days to blow a whistle?
Motherfucker.
You know what's funny about that? We were just talking about how Chris went to Indianapolis to watch. He was at a Colts game one time, and he was at Lucas Oil Stadium, right? And he said the worst part about that is the vacuum. You can't open doors. You have to be a fucking man to open doors. I was like, dude, let's be real. Could you even do that right now?
Fuck you.
Yeah. There's there's some. It's called weight gainer, and you can try this, Chris, and we'll
Bro,
talk.
I've fucking taken that. So I started out on protein shakes and now weight gainer.
I bet you fucking
and didn't get anything.
Here's what
Now
you do.
that I stopped taking it, I'm actually putting on weight.
Here's what you do. And this works. I 100% guarantee this, okay? Next time you go to the commissary, get yourself Slim Fast. But get a bunch of them, right? With every single meal that you eat, like usually Slim Fast is a meal replacement, right? So when you have lunch, you eat your normal lunch, but instead of drinking water or whatnot, you drink a Slim Fast because then it's going to hydrate you like you need, but it's also going to increase your calorie intake and shoot your weight and everything up that you need.
I can actually see that you have, Bobby, you haven't known Chris as long as I have. Chris's lunch consists of a cigarette and a Mountain Dew. So
it's not what it's like now.
Okay. So never mind.
And a bag of Fritos. So you may want to fucking.
Yeah, no, dude. You need to go to fucking Popeyes and have a Slim Fast. That's what you need.
Yeah. You do, you work at an area where Popeyes is readily available, so you have no excuse.
Oh, I would never be able to do his. That would be my lunch every single day.
Or you can use my method of staying a fat ass, and that's actually breathing. Because no matter what I do, fortunately, yeah. So.
Yeah, that's like me. I'm the opposite. No matter what I do, I stay skinny. It
Quit smoking.
Sucks.
Quit smoking. You'll get. You look at me. I used to be like you. I could do whatever. I laughed at people. I'd be like, I don't even try. And I've been the same weight for the last 26 years. I quit smoking. I fucking gained 35 pounds. I went, well, that's not good.
It's tried and true method. You may get lung cancer, but you'll be skinny when you do. So either way.
No, quit smoking. Stop smoking.
No. I'm saying your method of maintaining your weight works, Bobby. If you just smoke a pack of cigs.
Oh yeah.
It's a reaction. You either got to be eating something or smoking something. So what are you gonna do? Yeah. And you smoke some marijuana, then you'll get fat at the same time. So it really doesn't fucking work that way at all.
Actually, you know what? That's what's funny. I don't know really any fat potheads.
Oh, I do. I do.
I don't.
Yeah, well, I do. Some Cleveland related items for you, Bobby. Actually, it's not Cleveland. I think it's Columbus. You know what? I'll save that. Don't worry about it. We'll save that for later. Because you wanted to roll into another funny story, and I want to hear this.
Okay, yeah. So, it's not really a funny story. Well, it made me laugh my ass off because it's pretty bad. So staying with the woke culture, right? Like that's why this shit. Going back to what we were talking about in Manhattan, this has a lot of woke tendencies behind it, right?
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, people are like, well, you gotta give them a chance, whatever. They're fucking pussies. This whole generation sucks. They are pussies. And I was telling Chris before, imagine if our founding fathers, like if you time warped everybody in this generation right now into the 1770s, we're losing that war. We're not America. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. We've just fucking turned into some soft bitches. But on the other side of it, because there seems to be an extreme. It's either extreme right or extreme left right now. So in Manhattan, they're pretty extreme left. They want to, we got to, they're good people. They don't need to go to jail. Okay. Well, in Arkansas, they're extreme right, where it is 100% legal in a non-emergency situation for healthcare workers to refuse healthcare to gays.
What the fuck?
I laughed my fucking ass off. I was like, that's a pretty bold fucking statement. Like, the fact that somebody sat down and says, I'm writing this motherfucking law, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
that takes
And then
a
it got
set
passed.
of balls, man.
And then it got passed.
Yeah.
Like, how do
Like,
you? They're like, nah,
I
bro,
was fucking speechless.
bro, you look gay. I can't fix your arm.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Oh, I need to get like 16 stitches. You suck dick? Why? Yes, I do. What? Why, yes, I do, man. Well, you ain't getting stitch here, bitch. Get out.
Get out.
You know?
Better find your way over that state line.
Oh, I fucked you up there, Dave, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you did. You did. Like,
oh, man. Like, and that's the thing that cracks me up right now is because that's the fucking world we live in. Like, for somebody like, I know, Chris, I don't really know, like, we don't really dive too deep into politics with each other, but as far as Dave and I are concerned, we both try to be pretty middle, but left leaning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for me to see nothing but these two extremes, it's either fucking ridiculous left or batshit crazy right. It's what the fuck is going on?
It's a tough world, man. And it seems like
that's the thing.
You got to be on one team or the other, otherwise you're.
And I was telling somebody this the other day too. It's like, you guys think like you guys can't see past America because that's where you're at. This isn't just in America; it's fucking everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really honestly, it's spread across the world.
Yeah,
it's not going to go away anytime soon.
No, that's the real pandemic, dude. Like that's the real shit going on.
Yeah, it's a tough go. But I think, sorry, but it's I think it's not going to get better until you kind of get past certain generations that have been in their ways. But I have found when I was younger, I was far more left leaning than I am now. The older I get, the more I've swung to the middle pretty much. And then on some issues I've, I don't know if it's because you
fucking Donnie T was right, man. I'm telling you. I see it. I know what you mean.
It's a weird, I think it's a weird, like a thing where you get older, like you see things from a different perspective, or you get stuck in your ways. What's up?
Did you see that, Bobby?
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, he's right though. Who?
Where?
If you go in the live Twitch chat,
okay, I see it,
and you go into 2 viewers, right? You'll see viewers. Somebody in viewers is named Feet. Who is named Feet? It's not very clever, first off. Second off, there's got to be a story behind that. And I got to know what it is.
I'm interested. If you have Cash App, I can get you some feet.
I'm flat-footed, got a wide foot, so
they might be of a fucking hillbilly American or a cunty Russian.
Speaking of feet, have you guys ever seen on Amazon? You can order the foot beater. It's literally a foot that has like a fake pussy on the other side. So you could literally fuck the foot if that's your thing. I don't know. I don't judge, man. Different strokes for different folks. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you know what? That's what really gets corns is what really gets me off, man. Oh, baby, fucking beat me with your bunion, bitch.
I don't know. Have you've seen a woman with attractive feet, like, and you've probably seen a woman with gremlin feet.
To be honest with you, that's not really my thing. Like feet. I used to work for an NBA team, right? So having to like fix shit in locker rooms is like people are walking around barefoot. Like that ruined anything I might have ever had with feet. Because if you ever seen an NBA player's foot, fucking horrendous. It's just nothing. It's just a fucking mangled hammer toe. That's all it is.
Yeah. I know a lot of people have giraffe ankles, so it's like a weird thing when you go to giraffe ankles and do a fucked up foot.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people
I do like calves though.
You a calf guy?
I like calves. If I see a set of calves, I go, nice.
I have a nice set of calves.
Yeah,
Can you comment on the calves next time, Bobby?
I will.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
But
Chris doesn't have calves, he has bones. That's it. So I don't know how you
if I
extend your
wasn't
feet,
too
but
drunk,
God
I'd
bless.
change his name to Emaciated Fuck.
I don't. So nobody's responded in there, but I really would love to know.
I would too, man.
I gotta know because it's a
Yeah,
great.
the last stream that we had going, the chat was popping. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was nice.
yeah.
We had some great interaction. Now, people, don't get me wrong. I'm thankful that we have people watching and enjoying this with us. But the
Right.
whole point of us doing, like, we record this no matter what. The
Yep.
whole point of us doing this on Twitch to live stream is for people to see it happen as it happens, but also interact with us at the same time. So yeah, man, whatever.
Yeah, just whatever. Yeah, especially you can ask us some questions. If somebody wants to ask what we're talking about is referring to Chris, we can respond to that. Somebody asked about his premature ejaculation problems earlier.
Fuck you, Dick.
Yeah,
That's for,
dude, who hasn't been there?
who hasn't been there?
I've ruined my undies before I got it fully out a few times. It's cool. Chris, you're not the only one, buddy.
Let's shift things just a bit.
Oh God.
So no, this is a dead serious thing. So I was watching. There's a guy on YouTube called Mr. Baller. Actually, check it out. It's a great thing. He does these quick videos. They're about 20 minutes, and they tell kind of like a story, like three people who got caught in places you can't go, blah blah blah. What is the most terrifying place for you to get stuck in? Like, just a terrifying place.
An elevator.
Pretty terrible, right?
Yeah.
Most of these stories involve the people actually dying from what they had. There was a guy who, well, the reason I'm asking is because this one was terrible. There was a guy who was running away from the police, ran on the roof of a commercial building, and fell into a wedged area that was probably, like if you look at a building straight on, you have the pylons. Well, these pylons were hollow. And this guy was running for the police and he thought he'd be able to hide in the pylon head first and then push himself back out when the police couldn't find him. Yeah, he didn't. He fell all the way to the bottom. And because he fell to the bottom, nobody could hear him because he was enclosed in a brick structure. If you think about those pylons, it was like a brick one. So he went 4 or 5 days with nobody finding him before he died. Couldn't move because his arms were stuck at his side. So he just was head first, laying on his fucking head, just waiting to die. It's like the worst shit ever. Like you can't comfort yourself. The only reason they found him is because somebody reported that there was juices coming from there, and it smelled really bad. This was in California. It was a 90-degree heat as well. So it pretty much baked him, which is an awful way to go. So this got me to thinking, Bobby, because I'm a fan of true crime myself. One of the areas in the country where a lot of men are disappearing for no reason and nobody can figure out why is in fact Columbus, Ohio. Did you know this?
I did not. I honestly would have guessed like New Mexico or Utah or somewhere like where it's like a lot of like.
Over the last 3 or 4 years, there's been upwards of 30 to 40 men who have vanished and disappeared with nobody having any idea where they went. Zero. Wow. They just can't find them. And one of the names was an Ohio State student. And the reason I brought this up is his name was Brian Schaefer. I don't know if you've heard of this guy, Bobby, but basically he went into a bar, a pretty famous bar, and now I can't find it what the name of the bar was. The Tuna Saloon. He went into a bar called the Tuna Saloon, and there was CCTV video of him going in, but there's cameras on every exit in there, and there's no video of him ever leaving. And it got me to thinking, like, and this was like this Tuna Saloon, there was construction going on around the outside and things. This got me to looking. When the police search for somebody, they don't really look and like if you could have fall into somewhere or like whatever, you know, and they don't find you. And then last thing I'll say, it reminded me of the kid who had some mental issues and ran away from his parents' house, ended up falling behind the freezers in a grocery store and wasn't found for 10 years. And they only found him because they were replacing the freezers. And when they pulled him out, his skeletonized body fell out.
That's fucking insane.
And the thing about the last thing that raises so many questions is nobody smelled that? Like a dead body smells. And it's a strong smell. Like nobody.
Yeah, but you know what though? It also depends, because here's the thing though. A lot of those like industrial freezers, like on the back side of them, the fans and everything that's going, I could see how it could cover that up. And the smell would dissipate. I could see that happening.
Yeah. So it's pretty terrible. Like I just think some of these stories that you hear, like the worst thing, like getting caught behind a freezer and you can't get out and they're so loud nobody can hear you and they don't find you for 10 years.
Oh, that's definitely scary.
And the last one I'll say that scared me is that there was a mechanic who was working on a ship. And you know, like the engines on these huge cargo ships they're gigantic, right? You can literally go in to where the pistons go up and down. You can go in if there's a broken one to fix it because it's gigantic. It's a guy who got caught up in there and somebody closed the door behind him and they didn't know he was in there and they couldn't hear him. So basically when that piston kicks on, it pressurizes the tube.
Yep.
And then it turns into basically a hot sauna in which the temperatures are like an oven. It goes up to 240, 250 degrees Fahrenheit in there easily. And it pretty much bakes you alive and nobody knows you're in there until they finally open the door or something breaks. So yes, there's some, so I just think I'm going to stay in my office from now on and just, that's it. At least you guys will know where I'm at if something happens.
Yeah.
Find me here. So it's a pretty cool channel. If you guys are interested, I'll shoot you the link. Lots of cool shit that happens in the world you don't hear about. I don't know if I'd say cool, but it's a lot of weird shit that happens. Or just the weird shit where people just disappear and you don't find them and you don't find them ever. Like people just, and I think today it's difficult as fuck to just disappear, isn't it? Like it's like everybody's got a phone, you know, or fuck. Yeah, just crazy shit. That was what I was thinking. And it's really been weird around Columbus, Bobby. I thought you'd heard about this, but
no, I actually haven't. That's insane, dude. Columbus honestly would have been my last guess. Like if you told me, hey, if you pick any spot in the US where a lot of people are disappearing, Columbus isn't even fucking at the top of my list.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find something. This guy, if I say the name Cobra Tate, does that mean anything to you guys?
No.
You guys don't know who Andrew Tate is. Andrew Cobra Tate.
No.
He's a half American, half British professional kickboxer. Well, was. But he's also a businessman. This guy is fucking my hero. I'd never heard of him before. Like, I've heard of him as a fighter, but as far as that goes, that was the end of it. Then there's this podcast, the Your Mom's House podcast with Christina P. and Tom Segura, right?
Yeah.
He was just a guest on there. This guy, like, the shit that he says fucking blew my mind. And like, he's all about like he's so degrading to women. And like some of the shit that he says, like, here's the thing, like he get me 2 coffees. Like he says that to a woman, right? He'll only drink one, the other one he just throws away. The whole thing is it's about respect and how women should want to do that for their men and be happy that they can service them and do shit. It's like this guy is fucking insane. I I was listening to this podcast. Like a lot of times, like I put my ear pods in, I close my eyes, I lay down, and that's how I fall asleep, right? I woke the entire house up. I was crying from laughing so hard at the shit. I'm like, this has got to be a joke. Like this guy, it's a bit, right? Like I didn't know if he's trying to be a comedian now. That's why he's on this podcast. Oh no, man. I went down a rabbit hole and this dude is fucking insane.
Do you fall asleep with your AirPods in?
Yeah.
Can't
Why?
do it. I just can't do it. I read a bunch of things that it builds up a whole lot of earwax and a bunch of other shit. So
in the morning I clean them out all the time.
I'm sure you do, Bob.
Yeah. No, I have no problems.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Till Bobby wakes up one day like that one dude can't find his fucking AirPod and he fucking swallowed it.
That's fine. I'll poop it out. I don't give a fuck.
Bobby is a shit digger. He has no.
That's
problem.
dude. I'd hear it because like that's what's cool about the actual AirPods is they have the like on the Find My iPhone app. I could play a song. I go, oh, that's right here in my belly. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Bobby from that point on until he finds it will shit in the shower and waffle stomp that motherfucker until he finds it.
So, just to give you guys a little thing, this says this is a video. I'm only gonna play it. You guys are only gonna hear the audio. It's him, and it says why toxic masculinity is a lie and how women demonize men.
Bobby's reached that point of
like I swear to God, dude, if this guy starts a cult, I'm fucking joining. Like I told my wife, I was like, this is it. I found my leader.
Oh, Kim's in.
Oh, it's Kim in. What's up, man?
You gonna play
Kim.
You playing it right now?
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. This is obviously from like a different interview, whatnot. It's called the Fresh and Fit podcast.
Andrew, can you tell us about toxic masculinity and what it is in your eyes? Does it exist? Is it a farce?
Toxic masculinity.
Because they're considered the king of toxic masculinity.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got that title.
Yeah.
Toxic masculinity is a term that was invented by women nobody wants to fuck to describe the men that the women do want to fuck.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
That's all it is. That's all it is. No, but on a real level, right, this whole idea of being toxically masculine is complete garbage. And the reason it's garbage is because it's a first world problem first.
Mhm.
Because when you put males and females in survival situations, or the closer they are to a survival situation, the quicker they're going to revert to their gender roles. If you put a whole bunch of men and a whole bunch of women, you strand them on a desert island, the men would start having to build things and fight off the animals, and the women would start farming and whatever the women would do, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So when shit hits the fan, everyone reverts to their natural gender roles.
Mm-hmm.
So if you live in a country like Romania or Russia or a country that's poor, the closer it is to survival, the lower the economic prosperity of the country, the
Dude
closer
speaks
people
truth.
are to their natural gender role. So Russian
true.
men are masculine. Russian females are feminine.
Mm-hmm.
But in America, it's the richest country in the world. It's a first world problem. All the women get to be stupid and the men get to be pussies because it's just a first world problem. This whole idea of being toxically masculine is absolutely garbage.
And he's an American. That's what cracks me up. But here's the thing, though. Like right there, that makes so much sense. Like if you look at my wife, I have a Russian wife. She's very beautiful, right? As are a lot of Russian women. If you look at Russian dudes, they fucking evolution skipped them a few times. It blows my mind. I'm like, how are Russian girls so fucking hot? And like, those are their only options to fuck. How does this even exist? But like, this guy, the truth that he speaks, man, just cracks me up. I heard like this Christina P, Tom Segura's wife.
She's funny too.
She is hilarious. Like she was kind of like at first you could tell she was kind of like fucked off by him, but then she started to realize like, holy shit, this guy is making a lot of sense. And it was probably I listened to it I stayed up till like 3 o'clock in the morning when I had to get up a couple hours later and go to work because I was that. Like, just the dude just had me fucking stunned. Hilarious.
What he says is valid, though. I mean, I think some of the problems we have is nobody is saying that a woman can't go plow a field. No one is
No.
saying that a woman can't go dig up potatoes. But I think what he's saying is when it hits the fan, most likely the woman is going to be the one cooking or shaving the potatoes, and the man's going to be the one out picking them. You know,
Right.
it's just the way things are.
But here's the thing. He also says, like, he says, okay, oh, you know, don't marry somebody worthless. Like, if he looks at a girl, and like right now, he just posted a video a couple weeks ago where he got caught cheating. So what did he do? He decided to videotape it and bring all 9 girlfriends into one house and get them all drunk. Like, the dude has the biggest fucking balls. Like, this is probably the most alpha male in the world right now, right? And he says, okay, fellas, he goes, I'm not opposed to he goes, don't get me wrong, yes, I'm just realistic. However, if a woman wants to be a trophy, that's fine. I'm fucking rich. I will pay for everything. However, you still have to bring something. You're super hot, so that's the value you bring, right? Okay. But he says, know your role and own it. And it's just like, it's just the whole realness behind all of it and all the stuff. Like, he says a lot of crazy shit, but a lot of it makes a lot of sense. And I was, dude, it's just funny as fuck. You have to check it out. If anybody can, check out the Your Mom's House podcast with Tom Segura and Christina P. and search the one with Andrew Tate, or just go on YouTube and search Andrew Tate. The dude's a fucking maniac. Cool. Good talk. Dave, where the fuck do you go?
I got some technical difficulties.
Okay, I thought you had to poop, and you just didn't tell us. So, Kim, you said for some reason the stream froze. I checked it. Everything looks good. Everything's good, man. Did you? Are you having a problem? Do you see us? Please write in the chat. Harry, actually, fucking Harry.
He said he was ready.
All right, I'm back. My camera. Jesus.
So, wait a minute.
Light,
what is it?
my light behind the
something different?
Light behind the computer died. So, I'm back.
That's not good.
No, but I'm back. It's all good. Yeah. So, I mean, bringing all 9 girlfriends together, that's nice. Sign me up.
The guy's an absolute psychopath. So good, though. So good. So hold on. This is only like a. Let's see what this is. So
wait, before we move on, hold on. So how do you feel about this, Chris?
In what sense?
This guy, do you think he's right?
I'll be honest, dude. If none of you pussies will, I'll do it.
Yeah, well, you can.
Why can't you?
I would say yes and no.
Why is that?
Hang on.
Walking that.
Look at him. He's very scared. Look at him. He's sweating his ass off. He's scared already.
Walking that tightrope.
It's not about being scared.
No, it's not. I mean, I think if you want to say women can look the same thing, they shouldn't marry somebody who's worthless either. What does the man bring to the table? If he can't defend you, if he can't work for you, if he can't provide for you,
right?
What the fuck would you marry him for?
And that's what the guy says. I have a net worth of over 50 million. I have a Ferrari in most countries. I use a private jet. He goes, and I'm a fucking world-class champion kickboxer. I can do, that's what he brings to it. Right. And it's just a lot of this shit. I hit it. It's dead. Uh-oh. Can somebody share that link with Harry? Oh, it's the link I sent you. I have no access to that right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody can send that to him.
Yeah, I'll resend it.
Okay. But
to a guy like looking for a little direction? How do
Hold on.
you start off, get centered to become
This
successful, get money, get bitches? Like what would you tell them?
You need to find a way to some degree to escape the matrix.
Yeah.
I've literally escaped the matrix.
Never mind. This is
So
like
Kim
a
dropped
stupid
back
part.
off.
Huh?
It looks like Kim dropped back out.
Yeah, it
He's
looks
not on.
Yeah, I don't see him on. He said something and then that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Is what it is.
What was it? Kim Dick? No, yeah, he's not in there at all right now. And
The
that's
shit
fine.
probably froze on his end.
Yeah. But we still have a feat go with him and Lilatif. I have no idea what that name is. There's 3 others in the stream other than us. If you're actually watching, please acknowledge, say something,
I
interact
still want to
with
know
us.
who
Let's
the
have some
fuck feed
fun.
is.
I do too, man.
It's like so many questions.
But yeah, you guys definitely have to check that Andrew Tate guy out. He's fucking insane.
Yeah.
So
And
funny.
I'm sure it's with Tom Segura there. That was probably quite a funny interview.
Oh, he at
Mhm.
one point, like, this dude said something and Tom Segura spit his coffee all over the place. And he was just, he could, like, just shocked at some of the shit that he was saying.
Yeah. So Bobby, you're in a total agreement with him 100%.
100%.
Mm. So are you going to try to tell your wife to get you 2 coffees in the morning?
Yeah.
Mm.
I did that as soon as I heard it. Like, I told her, I'm like, yo, bitch, you get up and make my fucking breakfast today. I said it. It just didn't happen, and it didn't go over really well. But I'm trying, man, little by little. You know what I mean? It's
I picture
step
that
by
going
step.
over.
It's step by step. Eventually, I'll get to the top of the mountain where I'll just have, I don't know.
I picture that going over like a fart in church. So
Yeah. She told me to get fucking laughed at me.
I will say that most women I've ever met that come from the East are usually always well dressed. You know, very feminine.
You know what though? And to be honest with you, going with that, women from the East are also still, they're in that old world mentality. Like if you look at Mila, sometimes she does have that side sometimes. Her mom is like, that's her, she's here to serve her dad, Mila's dad. Like that's her life. That's where she gets her enjoyment. You know what I mean? And it's like, we laugh about it all the time. I'm like, how the fuck did that skip your generation? Yeah. It's like, how, man, we were born at wrong times.
Yeah. I would say it's been a positive progression away from that a little bit in some aspects, but in some aspects it's, I always felt like you don't have to be one way or the other. You can just do what you want to do. So it's your life, live it. But there are usually defined gender roles, whether you like it or not. And it's a traditional thing, and it is what it is. No one's saying to women that you can't do anything a man can do, but there's some things that you physically can't do. And that's kind of what it is. And there's certain things that men can't do what women do. I mean, it's just, we're different. We're different. There is one thing that I will speak out about Bobby that gets under my fucking toenails, and it pisses me off. And it's when men decide to transition to women. That's your choice. Cool. That's what you think is good for you. I don't give a shit, man. Do your thing. But when you start to play sports against other women, that's when I kind of get a little bit irritated. Because me personally, I'm sorry, we're born and we have more testosterone, 20 years of testosterone, more muscle. It's just how we are. It's biology. And I can't remember what story I was reading, or what city or what state it was, but there was a guy who decided he's a swimmer. I think he
That's it.
swims.
Yes, I was just gonna. That's what I have in my head.
I think it's from Harvard. I think he swims for Harvard.
Yeah,
or something now.
like
he was a man,
5th or 6th best in the world.
Yeah, he
Now
was a
just
man.
crushing.
Yeah, he was a man. Transition to a woman, and transition just means he identifies as one. I think. I'm not sure if.
Yeah, no,
I'm not sure.
In
specifics.
transition, I don't think
That's fine.
anything's chopped off.
No, but still, even if he's taking some kind of pills or estrogen or however look, I don't know the specifics. I'm not going to lie. It is what it is. All I know is he literally got in the pool and crushed records,
destroyed
these women at this championship meet.
And here's the thing that really fucks me off. Okay, I understand, like, if you legit identify as a female or another gender, whatever, I have absolutely nothing against that whatsoever. However, if you are an athlete, that's when I start to ask myself, it's like,
yeah,
like, I try not to, like, I understand we live in a woke culture, whatnot, but at the same time, it's like, bitch, you were 5th best in the world, and now all of a sudden you identify as a female, and you are crushing the competition.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Every single one of those records should not count.
Yeah, there should be an asterisk next to them.
There should be an asterisk, yeah.
And I just, it's terrible because there was a girl who said, I can't remember who she was, but she said something to it. She said basically, it's great. It's like a huge morale killer for us because we know as females we're never going to be able to compete with them, and so we know we're always at best finish second, and it's so shitty.
Yeah, absolutely. I wholeheartedly agree.
Harry,
Harry,
you came in at a hot topic, bro.
Hey, sorry for being late, man. Some fucking feminist stole my bike. Not sure it was a feminist, but it sounds like the kind of thing they do.
Gotta clarify and say you're not sure, but it could be.
It could be. I mean, it could be a fat German guy. It could be one of those ex-cons that go to a rehab facility like from across the street. But it might as well be a feminist.
Yeah, stealing your bike. Women's rights.
Yes. What I want to do, my man, is real quick to catch you up on the podcast, get your opinion on a few things. Ready?
Sure.
Rapid fire. Chris's premature ejaculation problem. What should he do? What should he do?
I don't know.
First thing that comes to your head.
Beat it before he buries it. End of story. Next.
The first thing that comes to my head was probably his semen.
I hope it doesn't come to your head because I don't want to be there for that. No.
The best part is if you look at him, he looks lost right now, like searching. He's like, wait a minute. Semen where? Let's do this.
Okay.
Hold on. First off, Ari, Happy New Year, buddy.
Happy New Year, man.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Sorry, all I have is water.
That's okay. That's okay, you healthy fuck.
Jesus Christ.
See, like,
come to this podcast with water.
And he comes in hot talking about feminism, and look at him drinking water.
Yeah. A feminist stole my beer too.
Guys, help me out here. It's supposed to be rapid fire, and I've done forgot what the fuck we talk about. Second thing, you already hit the feminist topic. That's fine. They steal your bikes. That's what they do, apparently. I don't know. I just live here. Third thing, important. Men competing in women's sports, say they're transitioning. How do you feel about this? Should they be able to, number one, compete, number two, compete for records?
Are you talking like from a serious standpoint or from a comedic standpoint?
I'm talking about from a dead ass serious standpoint.
From a dead ass serious standpoint, I think if you undergo physicals, oh great, now I got the Zoom link. If you undergo physicals, then you should be forced to disclose if it's professional sports, if you're in transition or not. Because if you are in transition, it's a hormonal thing in my mind. If you're a man transitioning to the female side, then you've been getting testosterone doses that are out the wazoo for the better part of your life. Now, you would not allow somebody to compete in professional boxing that's legitimately been on testosterone for 16 to 18 years.
Boom.
So I think that there's a lot that has to be dealt with. Now, the slippery slope part is, of course, you don't want to force people to disclose their gender, and that kind of stuff. But I think just like in just talking about fairness,
Yeah, because then if that's the case, all those athletes that are transitioning, and let's be real, most of them, almost, I'm sure there are some female to male transitioned athletes, okay? But they're not breaking any fucking records. So the ones that are out there breaking records, isn't that technically, since they're on some sort of hormonal therapy because they're transitioning, wouldn't that be classified as PEDs?
Yeah,
Absolutely. Their testosterone level would be off the charts compared to a woman. I mean, just off the chart.
Well, no, not necessarily.
Not only that, but your fucking
because they're
bone
taking
structure,
estrogen.
dude. Your fucking bone structure
And your
ability
muscle mass.
Yeah, your ability to hold weight is so much higher.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys this. And seriously, let's just think about this. Two things. Number one, if LeBron James decided to be a woman tomorrow, transitioning, he would score 566 points a game in the WNBA.
Hey,
it would be
Letitia,
ridiculous.
you know what really looks cute with
and
your
he'd score
with
every
your
one of us.
uniform?
What's
Your
that?
9-inch cock.
Yeah. Second thing, I then lost the second thing. The first thing is funnier. 560 points a game. It would be ridiculous. I mean, it's just stop it. Like, just fucking stop.
Yeah.
Second thing. Now I got it. It's the whiskey that was blinding me. Second thing. Name me a sport where a woman would transition to a man and compete.
Ice curling. They're used to sweeping.
That's fair.
Bowling?
Is it fucked up? Yeah. Is it fair? Yeah. I mean, it's
like bowling. That could work.
Bowling. The other one, the one that came into my head right away, darts.
No.
Oh, there's some.
Yes.
There's one lady that's really, really good at
darts. Here's why. Proven
Men will
fact,
crush them.
Proven fact. Women have a steadier hand. Proven fact.
Men have better aim. Therefore, that's why we are the genetic hunters in evolution.
Nah, bro. We're the genetic hunters because we're fucking strong and we can throw a spear harder. That's why.
With accuracy.
Nah, dude.
Have you ever had a bitch throw a shoe at you? My wife tried to throw a fucking closet at me, like just both hands throwing shit. And I'm like, bitch, you're missing me by 16 feet.
Look, I'm gonna stand for the ladies, and I've seen some ladies play darts that would kick the shit out of us. So
can I ask you guys a real question?
What's up?
Can I ask, now that we're talking about this, we don't really talk about, like, when we talk about transgender people, we always immediately assume male to female, right? Mm-hmm. We never talk about the female to male.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever seen one of those porns with a female to male?
No,
can't say I honestly have.
No.
Do it.
Well, I'm not gonna do it right now.
Do it.
Like some brawny bitch with a beard like me.
Hold on.
Chopped her tits off and just still a fucking bushy puss.
Oh, I thought you meant they turned the sock inside out.
No, not yet.
No,
this is pre-op. Okay. Just hormonal.
Oh. Well. Wow.
Chris, are you still thinking about it? Were you still thinking about it, or
Chris? I told you I was going to try to get us canceled.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be tonight.
You know, we had that podcast a few months ago where we had I thought a great discussion on the topic. Even though we were very uninformed about things, we started pretty good.
How'd that go for you, Dave?
Oh. Yeah. You know what? Like I told you guys, I knew that I was clean on that one, and Bobby was the asshole, so I was good.
What happened? What did I do?
Hits.
What did I do?
Oh,
Yeah, you were.
I told you
You were
somebody
like the only
commented.
one that was insensitive about the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
That
Remember when I
doesn't
got
sound
called
like
to the
me at all.
HR? Hey, remember when I got called to the HR?
Oh yeah. Okay, now I
Yeah,
remember.
it was that podcast based that straight men shouldn't be discussing topics like this. Actually, I guess we're supposed
Why
to put our
not?
heads in the sand.
Okay,
I
so
don't
wait a
know.
minute. We're not allowed to talk about real life topics because, like, that is literally
not.
what that is all the news that is surround us, right? If it's not Corona, it's transgendered something. So,
Yeah.
and this is coming from a generation like you guys were in the military. I'm sorry, but that like as soon as you sign your contract to be in the military, a fucking massive no homo needs to be implied because you guys do some pretty gay stuff as well as athletes. It's life.
This man.
Get over it.
Bobby don't miss. Bobby doesn't miss.
I
Never
don't.
misses.
Fuck you. I'll tickle each and every one of you. And I don't even care.
Just throwing it up there. Just not a part of the offense, doesn't pass the ball, just takes the shot, goes. But that was the thing. First off, I was offended that they said 4 straight white males because that's not what we have here. It's really not what we have.
No, we
Well,
have fucking.
Yeah, Harry's not white. He just
Neither.
looks it.
Let's be real. Neither are you technically. You're your own
What
race in
the
itself.
Yeah, we have one white guy. We have 2 white guys.
2 white guys.
We have an Asian guy. We have a black guy. We have a Jew. We're so multi, and I'm sometimes I'm
That's
even
the thing.
bi-curious.
All these woke fucks should be sucking
Who's
our
not?
dicks because we're touching.
Who's
We
not
are
these days,
literally
Harry?
hitting
Really?
every single hot topic. Like all the things that they stand for. Guess what? This podcast has it. You want Asians? Guess what, bitch? We got 3%. You want black? Guess what, bitch? We got 70%. You want a Jew? We got 25% at the moment because there's 4 of us. So do the math. Dumb dumbs.
I mean, all of us listen to hip hop music every now and again. So I mean, we are hip to the culture. So
And
Yeah,
who
like
hasn't been in,
Ford.
who hasn't been in the car by themselves? Let us some gangsta shit and scream the N-word.
you know, we're all
Well,
guilty. You're all guilty.
Well, wait a minute. Are we talking like Drop Top in Atlanta?
You're the only one who does that. I don't.
Fuck no, I don't do that.
Actually, if that happened to me and we were together, Harry, I would literally look at the person who heard me and be like, "My black friend said it's cool."
Yeah.
Well,
Bitch,
there's
look
one
at
thing
this
that
hair.
happened.
I got you.
Dude, there's one thing that happened. I was at a Falcons game with my 2 cousins, right? They're both like really, really super black, and I was in the middle. And my one cousin said something, and my other cousin was like, "Hold on, nigga." So talking to my other cousin, both of them are black, so they're cool with it. Like 3 or 4 or 5 guys in front of us turned around, and I'm like, "I didn't say that." He said it.
I had players a couple years ago. So I coached football. I had players a couple years ago. They were like, "Dave, you're so fucking cool, man. I'd even let you say the N-word." I'm like, "No, I'm good. I'm good." No, because you're cool with it and you're cool with it. But that guy over there, he ain't cool with it. And I can't go to him and be like, "Hey, no, those guys said it was cool, man."
Like,
Yeah.
So when I worked at the Cavs, there was a lot of times like we had a lot of downtime there, right? So like say after a game gets out, all the press rooms, everything vacates. And if we had like a change, what we call a changeover that night, where we had to switch it from the basketball configuration to ice hockey or concert, right? We had to change everything. So there was always like we had a crew room, and there was me and one other guy. We were the only white guys on a crew of like 15, right? So we used to go through, and my one buddy Hubert, black guy, he goes, "Bobby, you want to do something really funny?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm always good for some laughs." He goes, "Open up the door and just whisper the N-word." I'm like, "No." He's like, "No, dude." He's like, I got you. I'm allowed. He's like, "You can do it." I'm like, "I don't know, man." He goes, "But do it in like a funny voice, like a hillbilly voice. So I opened up instead of like whispering it, I accidentally screamed it. I don't know if I was like too excited or whatnot. And everybody just kind of looked like, okay, and just didn't acknowledge me. I'm like, wow, that was anticlimactic. He was dying.
You got a hall pass. You got a hall pass. You got excited. Like I've been living my whole life wanting to say it one time, just one time.
Like a kid trying to shoot a gun.
Yeah. It's like seeing a pussy for the first time. You're like,
No, but I know
Honestly,
it squealed the
seeing a
brakes,
pussy for the
Bobby.
first time had me confused. I still remember. I'm like, what?
I was confused too. I'm like, do I is there any kind of pregame here? Do I tiptoe the water? Do I test the water or I just scream it?
Bobby's still not doing pregame. That's half the problem.
I don't. I fucking can the ball in, dude. That's how I do it.
Hey, Harry, how was it? How was Atlanta, man?
Oh, Atlanta. I mean, it's always a nice city. I really see like from every time I go, it evolves a little bit more. It's really nice. It's like it has just the proper amount of woke. There's like none of this Bible Belt hillbilly dumb anymore, I think. But people are cool, man. People are really cool. Even in the suburbs, man, suburbs in rural Georgia. I didn't witness any racism whatsoever. I'm pretty sure it's there. It's just that I didn't witness it. Like I was paying attention to it. Like black people holding doors for white people holding doors for black people, people talking about sports. And I didn't get the feeling that people were really sensitive around each other. That's where how I can tell that a lot of the stuff has died down, although Trump did his best to really ensue it into people.
You know what though? Atlanta there's a lot of other cities like that as well. Like Atlanta, especially. Atlanta has always been pretty deep in the African American culture, and has always had a pretty major presence. However, it's also been a spot. I mean, there's always been a mixture of everything. Like the races have always intertwined and stuff like that. And life goes on, man. You're not white, you're not black, you're Atlantan. Fair.
Right.
End of the story. And I like that. That's great. That's how it should be.
Just really, you like chicken and waffles. That's really what it comes down to.
Fucking, I would destroy some chicken waffles right now.
That's right. Or how do you do your grits? How do you do your grits? Salt and butter. There's no other way to do them. Absolutely
Cheesy.
no other way to. Fuck, Bobby. No. Why do you put no, Harry?
Salt and butter.
There you go, my man. That's why we get along. That's why I like you.
Salt and butter, biscuits with sawmill gravy.
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck, now I'm hungry.
I can't.
I want to go to Denny's now. Or a fucking Waffle House. I would love a Waffle House.
Chris, what the fuck you just say?
I can't do grits, man.
And god damn it.
Yeah, we've noticed. You can't eat much, man.
You can't eat food.
What the fuck?
Not unless
Put some
she
cheese
allows
on
it.
that matzah.
Here's
By
the
way,
thing,
I
though.
noticed in
Okay,
the live
hold on.
stream- I
Hold
noticed
on.
in the live stream, Pam's been there the whole time.
Hold on. So,
How can he
we
see
got
who's
a
on?
first time chat from viewer Caxipus 06. Hey, thanks. Welcome to our stream. Going back to what we were saying though, Chris, or everybody actually, grits or hash browns?
Ooh, tough one.
Hash browns.
Grits.
I
Hash
can't do
browns.
grits.
Fucking hash browns all day.
I don't know, but I have to go, like right now, it's really a game time decision, but right now I'd have to say hash browns.
Oh, I would tear me up a fucking Denny's Grand Slam breakfast right now.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
with the hash
hold on.
browns and with that Heinz ketchup that's been on the table for like 4 years.
No,
Yes.
see, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. This is how you properly eat a Grand Slam slugger breakfast, right? You have your 3 eggs. Or no, is it the Grand Slam? Whatever. The eggs, hash browns, bacon, and pancakes, right? So you eat your eggs, you mix the hash browns with the yolk, and that's how you eat them. No ketchup.
No, you go ketchup. Fuck
No,
you,
you go
ketchup.
over easy eggs and you mix them in the hash browns.
There's something.
You're a cunt if you don't do that.
Harry's right though. There's something about the temperature of that bottle that's been sitting there for 4 years that just brings out the flavor of the ketchup to hit that hash brown just right. He's got a point. Although, Bobby, I have used your method as well, and it's quite effective.
I'll be honest with you. I cannot eat ketchup with hash browns. I think it is gross.
What the fuck?
I can't. Hot sauce? Fuck yeah. Ketchup?
It's literally a French fry that has a different jacket on.
It's just like a baby French fry.
I can't.
It's like a French fry abortion.
For some reason, because like in my head, I can't do it. It's almost a full term French fry.
Okay, gentlemen, we're gonna do it tonight. We're gonna do it.
That's what it would look like if you would take like all the rejects from like mutually agreed upon French fry intercourse and just fry them up.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it would look like.
Yeah, he's dead on. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just a French fry with a different outfit on. That's it. That's what it is. Here we go. Here we go.
Or Matt, no, that's what happens if a French fry doesn't swallow.
Okay, everyone in here has had KFC before, right? Everyone.
Yep.
Yes.
Scale of 0 to 10, where we at? Where we at with
0.
KFC?
0.
Ooh, it's tough.
0.
You, Chris?
Cannot do it.
Are you allowed to eat chicken?
Well, hold on. That depends. Are you talking here in Germany or in America?
American. We're talking about American chicken. We've all had it. Right?
Then a 2, 3, maybe.
I'd still say 0 just because you have so many different options that I think are a lot better even for fried chicken. So,
Boston Market crushes it.
No. I'm gonna give Boston Market is not the chicken. I'm talking fried chicken. Fried chicken, not baked
fried chicken.
It ain't good. All right, we're talking baked chicken at Boston Market is great. I'm with you, Bobby. I love Boston Market. What did it used to be called, by the way? It wasn't Boston Market. It was something else.
I don't remember before Boston Market.
All right, so that's great. I'm going to give you 5 different ones, and you tell me what you think. All right, you guys said KFC. All right, look, I'm about the skin of the KFC. It's got a good mix of spices on there. It's tasty, right? I like it. Next one. Popeyes.
Better than KFC.
Fucking 9.
Better than KFC, yeah.
Here's my thing about that one, right? So it tastes to me like someone's grandma has made it. You know what I'm talking about? Like somebody's southern grandma's made it, but she doesn't really understand onion powder and things like that. It's salt and pepper on that one. Like that's
but it has to be spicy. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have to get the spice. You can't get regular. You have to get You have to get the spicy.
Yeah.
Right. Has anyone in here else had Church's chicken?
I was just gonna say Church's is hands down the fucking best.
Yes, I had it once. And I have to say that's why I said, KFC.
Church's chicken tastes like fucking giraffe ankles. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's not. No. Church's chicken is no. It's literally a vinegar outside on the fucking on the skin. It's I don't like Church's. This is my opinion. You guys have yours.
Sure.
But to me it tastes like fucking giraffe ankles. It's just not what I want to eat.
See, I had that same problem with Popeyes once because
Holy
like
shit,
all the,
as a moderator, I just found out something fun.
All the Popeyes. Hang on, Bobby. All the Popeyes that I've been to are literally like toilets that sell chicken. So
yeah, it's fair, but you have to go with the spicy. If you go with the plain one, it sucks. I'm in agreement with Chris.
Yeah.
Like spicy is where it's at.
Spicy is where it's at. However, the giraffe ankles, Dave, I'm very sorry to do this to you, but you've just earned yourself a timeout, and I'm muting you for 2 minutes. You're in the penalty box, sir.
What the fuck, man?
But how can you see, dude? How can you see who's in the chat?
Say what?
How did you see, Bobby? Who's in the chat?
I have
on
here
Twitch.
Oh, I don't on Twitch. Yeah,
okay.
We're streaming live right now on Twitch TV.
Okay, damn.
There's one more that is the absolute king of fried chicken, and actually the macaroni and cheese is king in my opinion, and the sides, and it is called Bo motherfucking Jangles. If you ever get a chance to have
Jangles,
if you have a chance to have Bojangles, it is absolutely the best.
Never had it.
Southern fried chicken, it don't get no better.
Yeah, but honestly, the best Like fuck these chains. The best is like the mom and pop places.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
absolutely.
There's
Like,
these
of
places
all
we
of
have.
that.
They're called convenient. It's called convenient. It's just like little tiny like corner store convenience stores, right? And they have this fried chicken, but then these things called JoJo's. JoJo's are like country style potato wedges that are also breaded in the same thing that they do the fried chicken in. Fucking amazing.
I hate you guys because I'm gonna get off the podcast and go eat a sandwich. I can see it already.
Yeah. Oh,
Gonna happen.
the other night, me and Milo, we were watching a TV show, and this dude was making like, he toasted the bread, mixed up like some mayo and some other stuff, and made like an American style sandwich with like turkey, cheese, lettuce, and tomato. And this was like 3 a.m. I was like, oh yeah, let's go do this now. So we both went downstairs and we started we made some awesome sandwiches. It was so good.
I did it the other night and was so ashamed of myself. I had a sandwich. It must have been 11:30 at night. I was starving. I was like, fuck, just wait till the morning. You're getting older. You can't be eating at this time of night. And I was like, God damn it. Willpower went out the window. Go downstairs, make a sandwich, literally bite in, and the fucking sandwich went right on my fucking chest. Like on my belly, like a stain on my shirt. I'm like, yep, that's your life right now, bud. That's who you are. We're right back to bed with a fucking mustard stain on my shirt. Didn't care. Just went
nice.
right back to bed.
You know what? It negates the few times you've probably gone to bed with cum on your pants.
Hey. It's been a while though. When you're younger, you could just it is what it is.
Yeah.
Talk about young, man. We are so old. How many of you have taken a old person nap, afternoon nap?
Absolutely.
Safe.
I definitely
100%.
I had that this afternoon.
No shame.
I was watching something on Netflix, and all of a sudden I woke up like an hour and a half later, like, what the fuck just happened?
You know how many times I've done that with football games that I really wanted to watch? And like you wake up, you're like, how the fuck did it get to the third quarter? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, fuck it. And then the worst part for me is if I take a nap, I can't sleep. My sleep schedule is all fucked. Like
yeah, that's how I am right now, man.
I can't do it because then
in 8
I will
hours
be
I have to be at work.
Oh.
But I fight with a sleep monster every day at work. I fight with him. Literally in the middle of writing an email, I'm like, Or if you lean back in your chair, that's the one I do. I lean back in my chair a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I heard you snoring in your office. No, you fucking didn't.
I just put my head down.
Yeah. You have that awesome. So
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Still look around like,
especially with like sleep apnea.
I have
hey,
it, man.
good, bud?
I have to wear, and I always ask if I fall asleep, like, was I snoring? They're like, fuck yeah, you were snoring.
Yeah.
Don't you notice the 4 pillows attached to your face? Yeah, you were snoring, buddy. And that's another thing. I would fucking drool as well because my fucking nose is fucked. So I always open my mouth when I sleep, and then comes the snoring and the drool with it. And you wake up and you got this, like, everything's fine. I guess I'll just. And luckily with was it Game Pass that I have, I can just rewind the football game that I missed.
You know,
yeah,
that's also what's good with Zoom.
fucking-
So your colleagues they don't notice that you're drooling in your meetings.
But I think the worst thing with Game Pass, is I'll rewind it and then I'll watch 10 minutes and I'll fucking fall asleep again.
I
And
know.
it's like
Sometimes it's like you're watching a play, or you're watching a game, you're kind of into the whole play-by-play thing, and then you watch it again and you realize that although you have been watching it, you don't like take it in. You can't process it. It's just like gone. Like, okay, what happened? Like, why did
you fall asleep for 3 minutes at a time? You're like, you know what's the killer is in networks? And networks, they have to fix this because depending on what channel you're watching, it depends on how long the commercial break is. And you fucking lose people in that time, man. It's like the time when I always fall asleep. If I'm watching a fucking Kraft singles commercial for the third fucking time, it fucking knocks me out. I lose interest, or you fucking staring at your phone, one or the other. So It is what it is. We are getting old though, Chris. It's fucking happening. It gets us all, brother. Gets us all. Gets us all.
Yeah, I started.
My flight surgeon literally told me that I'm getting old.
You're
I know I am.
I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to talk over you. I didn't hear that you were about to say something." I just had my physical because when you turn 40, you have to get a physical annually, and my flight surgeons. No, I do that. I do that additionally.
Look at that! Look at that denial.
No,
okay. Not with that flight surgeon guy, but that's another interesting subject. I think like for a guy, it's like really strange to like expose yourself like that and to like show your penis to a guy that you've only known for like maybe 30 seconds.
I'm not worried about exposing my penis. I'm worried about exposing my prostate to the guy I've met for 30 seconds.
It's the same thing. And I think just to cut the tension, like a urologist should like walk in penis out to just like make you feel safe.
Break it, break the door down. Like,
just come in and just shake it at you.
He'd be like, "Hey, buddy, dick's out when you come in here." You know what I'm saying? Dick's out.
Dick's out.
So,
and I'll be like, "I'm a white guy and it's cold. It's not a lot of dick to put out right here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm all balls." So like, what are we doing here?
We did have an army doctor that actually fucking did like that, that practical joke thing. Fucking put the mannequin hand on his shoulder, on your shoulder, while he's got his actual hand on this shoulder, bro. How quickly you like question life.
Look, the only guys who are comfortable with doing those exams are ones that moan when they shit. Those are the only ones that.
The best part is like what happens when he gets real close and goes, "You got a nice prostate, bud." Like, what do you do?
Or he's like, "Everything's fine back here." God.
Oh, good to know.
Like I thought there was like when they did it to me, I thought there was going to be like more prep time or something, or I thought that I'd have to bend forward or something. No, it's just like lay to your
turn
side.
around. Yeah, fetal position, please.
Yeah,
dude, it wasn't even like that with us. Do you remember that at Mets, Dave?
Yeah. Do you think he keeps count? Do you think he keeps counting how many fingers he's had how many buttholes he's had his fingers?
Oh my God, that'd be even better.
Like just puts a check on the wall. Like,
as soon as Mr. Colvin, you're gonna feel a little pressure, and then just softly whisper in your ear, 6,042. What the fuck number is that, Doc?
You know what's wrong is it's your dentist.
He's talking about like the flight surgeon. You know how what the fuck?
Nice. Oh man.
No, Harry was talking about the
occasionally
flight
forgets
surgeon,
the glove.
Sorry, Chris was about to say something. Sorry.
You think he occasionally forgets the glove? Just occasionally forgets it? Like, oops, forgot it today. Going in dry.
Like, oh, fingernails, bro. Come on.
That's where we collect our treasure, son.
What were you gonna say, Chris? Something about?
No, I was saying like the flight surgeon. I wonder if they're like the fighter pilots with the check marks. They just got like this fucking this bullseye with like fucking tick marks.
I think around the door frame he just has a little notch. He puts on that little...
Here's the thing, like if you're I don't know, I'm in it for laughs, right? If I was a proctologist where I had to test people, I'd research prostate milking as much as I possibly could, and they'd be like, "What the fuck, Doc? What did you just do?" Be like, "Dude, you're the one who came. Fuck you, fag." How funny would that be?
Oh man.
I just heard this one German rap song where one of the lines was, "You're not gay if you only fuck guys on weekends."
Yeah, dude. It only counts. Here, like, there's rules to it. It doesn't count until it's over 6, right?
Oh goddamn!
And It's only gay if you push back.
Right.
Don't forget the eye contact. It's only gay if there's eye contact.
Dude,
How?
there's always eye contact.
Like,
What do you mean how?
Like literally how? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, if somebody is fucking raping you from the back, dude, and let's be real, Chris, you're definitely the bottom. You're looking forward at the wall. There's no looking back. They're gonna hold your face like they have your hair. The only thing you can look at is wall. So that doesn't count. Good to know, man. Good to know.
God damn it, Dave. I just saw what you wrote.
Huh? You're not in. You're not in
what though?
Harry?
You know what though? You can't blame the guy for
Harry. You got to be in Twitch. You got to be in Twitch to see what I wrote. I'm just saying, Chris is way too nervous. He's been to 5 exams this year alone. He's nervous. He doesn't want to get it. He doesn't want to get cancer. You can't blame him.
Dude,
cancer is not fun.
No, absolutely not. It's and I really don't understand guys who are just too nervous to go. I mean, because sometimes, a lot of times, they don't even put your finger in your ass anymore. They have a kind of a camera that they use to really get up in there and take a look that everything's okay. So basically, you lay on your side, you put your leg up a little bit, they lube your ass. I don't care how much soap and fucking water you use. You can't get rid of that fucking lube for at least 3 weeks. I have no idea.
I have
it's like industrial fucking machine lube that they use. I don't know.
My doctor, he gave me it's a camera. It was like pill size. I just swallowed it, and that was it.
Huh?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not kidding.
You got a colonoscopy through your mouth?
No, it's a you swallow it. It's like a pill, and it goes through your entire bowel system, and it records everything.
That was
it's like a 360-degree camera.
What?
Yeah.
You got a colonoscopy through your mouth.
Dude, no, I'm really confused now.
Google it.
I'm sure it's like
how long was
like,
this guy's finger?
God. Swallow a
finger. It was a pill.
A pill. But how do you get rid of it?
You poop it out.
But that means like, does it still send like the video of you pooping?
Oh no. You have to give it to him.
How? No, just take me through that whole process. So you swallow a pill, and that
you
pill
swallow a pill,
contains
right?
camera.
You shit it out, and you go, "Here's your bag of shit. Have fun fishing."
That's how it goes?
Yeah.
How long does it take?
It depends on your system.
Like just your regular bowel movement.
Oh god.
24 to 36 hours.
So your doctor's fingers as long as Slender Man's or what?
No.
Fucking dug right in there and got it.
So you don't. But how does that work? I mean, it's in the middle of it. Do you have to like only drink water for so many days? Because I mean, your colon has to be clean, otherwise it's not going to see anything.
This is for like other things. It's not like a legit colonoscopy. This is like a preemptive thing to see if you even need that, right?
This is the private collection, is what it is.
Probably. Who knows? You guys might be able to buy my poop vids on the internets.
Oh, you go to one of those doctors. One of those doctors that has, like
it's on OnlyFans.
It might be on OnlyFans.
So you go to one of those doctors that has like fancy new age tech stuff. No,
it's called a capsule endoscopy. That's what it's called. It's legit.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot. Is that it has to be like basically like a ring alarm for your ass.
What the
basically the size of a large vitamin pill.
Yep.
Now, why did I take a finger? If all I have to do is
because you like to be tickled.
Because you wanted it.
Yeah, you wanted it. You definitely wanted it.
Well, maybe
look at his face. He's like questioning life right now.
Like we just blew Harry's mind. He's like, wait a minute, dude.
No, you
nobody ever fucking typical Germans. They don't tell you about your options. It's like, hey, dude, either take a shower or go for a walk. Well, I'll take the shower. Okay, I bet you will, dum dum.
And we're canceled.
Look at Chris. He can't breathe.
Oh my God. It's funny that you say that, Harry, because we were talking about this before we went live, before we started recording, about how one day Bobby's just gonna go fucking ape shit crazy and get us canceled. It's slowly just like fucking progressed.
And today's the day.
I don't, but see, you guys have to
my
be
God.
like, in all honesty, be happy because usually I don't have that progressiveness. It's either fucking 0 or 300. There's not a whole lot of in between.
Bobby's curves like the Bitcoin. It's going like ka-ching.
I will say this,
Oh.
guys. It is awesome to have us all four back on the pod.
It is great.
Fuck
I love it.
yes.
But speaking of having like a podcast with 4 people, I don't know. I mean, since they lifted the COVID laws, specifically in Hessen, why didn't you guys just get together and record a pod that way?
Some of us tried.
Yeah, especially those two because they live close to each other.
Some of us tried.
When we get off the
Dude, when I have
recording,
my
I can
kids-
explain it
Oh,
all.
okay.
Yeah. There's some
Okay.
specific reasons why it didn't happen and very valid ones. So,
Yeah.
yeah. It was originally
Yeah.
planned and then some things, unforeseen things came up. That's all I'll say about it. We'll talk about it
Yeah.
after we go off the air.
All right.
Bobby's wife doesn't like Dave.
No, let's talk about it after we get off the air.
Bobby's wife doesn't like Bobby.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
She's been asking for
Can
Dave
you
to come
blame
over
her?
for a while. No, nothing like that at all.
No.
Just some things happen that we didn't see coming, but they happen, and that's life.
Okay.
Whose bike is that to the right of you, Harry?
Oh, that's my stepdaughter's bike.
I was gonna say it's a little too small for you.
So
no.
that's obviously not the one that got stolen.
No. Man,
No, they put that one in its place.
that would be kind of cool. Take one, leave one. I could deal with that because then I'd have something I could sell. But right now it's like the basement garage door is unlocked or it's open.
Wait, so you were being legit?
Dude, I'm being legit. Somebody stole my bike.
Oh, fuck.
I came back, dude. You think I joke about that kind of
Hold
stuff?
on, and let me stop you guys right there. Like people in America are like, oh, fuck it, go to Walmart and buy a bike for like $80, dude. I have not seen a fucking bike for less than like 500-600 here in Germany.
No.
They are so
You-
expensive,
You can get them, but you literally have to order them from the UK,
and
all
they're
jokes aside.
shit.
and they're shit.
Or
compared
you,
to-
you go get those. What are they called? Roadsides from Real or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to worry about the frame fucking breaking.
Harry, how much are we talking about here? How much was your bike, brother? How much was it?
2.5.
Yeah.
God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck.
You could have bought a Datsun. Instead, you got a bike.
A Dacia,
I could have bought a Dacia for that.
brand new Dacia.
So what happened? So you said the door was open?
Yeah, the gate was up. And apparently it was up all day because I don't know, somehow it broke during like last night or like the early evening hours. And luckily my car was parked outside, so I just drove it over to the charger and just charged it up all night. And as I came back, I noticed, okay, well, somebody apparently like jammed it in the open position so that everybody could get out and in. I'm like, okay, that's fair. And then as I just came home from work, I was parking and I don't put a lock on my bike because it's in the basement garage and normally it's closed and it's hidden behind 2 cars. So you can't really see it. So somebody must have really walked down there, taken the time to wander around in that garage.
Well, of course.
Bike
You
picked
see an
out.
open door, you're doing that.
Well, yeah, but it's in the middle of a big city or fairly big city. You
That's
know?
obviously that's
Yeah, that's the best
if I'm in a big,
place.
that's the best place because guess what? You can blend in with the crowd and nobody's gonna ask questions.
So there's no camera down there or anything. It just pretty much.
No, but
snagged it?
I put my car in sentry mode now. I don't care about privacy. If you're walking into that garage, I got
Hey, not all of us own a fucking Tesla. So what the hell does that mean?
well, it means
It's his
that,
camera on it.
yeah, the camera and it's motion triggered. And if you walk by the car,
360 degree.
yeah.
Okay.
Nice. I like that.
And I usually have it off when I'm like at home because it eats a lot of battery. But no, fuck that. I mean, if they stole my car now, then that Audi that I have, I mean, it's like 13 years old, and I'm pretty sure that people are going to be looking for spare parts on those cars soon because they're not producing them anymore. So it's just a matter of time, I guess. So
Speaking of that,
So
the
what's your
value
address again?
the value of my BMW went up.
Oh, really?
The value of my BMW went up. I couldn't believe it. It actually went up. I always check every 3 or 4 months to see what I could potentially sell my car for. And it's gone up by 300 euros just in the last year. It's gone up. I was like, okay, well, I'm not really driving it that often. Thank you, Corona. Not really driving it that often. So every year it gets up, and it's a special edition model. So great. Hopefully, is anybody aware? Does Germany have a hard stop in place when it comes to being able to drive diesel or regular gasoline?
No,
not yet.
No, depends on the year.
Because there's a car I really want to fucking buy, and it's not fuel efficient at fucking all, but I wanted it. It's basically like a Cadillac CTS.
You could do it here because it will be able to go through the environmental zones. It will have a green placard. You'd be fine.
But my thing is when do they start putting harder things in place?
For gas, you can't.
Yeah, it's definitely a gas.
Yeah, you can't do that for a gas motor.
530 horsepower really has me excited about it. So
the fuck are you looking at?
Who?
You.
A Cadillac CTS. It's like the V model. CTS V.
Yep.
It's the CTS V model.
Okay.
I love a Cadillac. I love a fucking Caddy.
I miss my Caddy. My first car was Fleetwood Brougham.
It's beautiful cars. They're just beautiful cars. And I want something different. I'm kind of like Harry. I think Harry has a car it's not unique anymore. Tesla used to be, but not so much anymore. But I think, Harry, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, okay, you have an Audi, right? Yeah. If you get on the gas in your Audi, it picks up and goes, and the engine makes a distinct sound, correct?
True.
Do you not miss that in your car?
No, not at all. Because
you have a sound effect, don't you?
No, the Tesla, it has that giggle factor because it has way more launch and way more power. So who needs a sound when you feel it in your belly? That's all you need.
Know. I don't think so. I really honestly think that's missing in some cars. Like you really.
Yes. I love that when I push the gas on my car and you can hear the horsepower.
Yeah. They've even making some, like they want to make an all electric Ferrari. Like there's a reason you buy a Ferrari. And it ain't for anything else except that motor sound, in my opinion.
Yeah, but at the same time, Porsche made one that's all electric, and they have that sound effect, and it's actually
a sound effect.
Yeah,
it's a sound effect. It goes over your speakers, for Christ's sake. Like, come on. Well, I know your wife fakes a lot of things for you, but I'm saying, Chris, I don't want that shit.
See, the thing is, the Tesla does make a sound. I mean,
the electric motors you hear, right? Dude.
Yeah, like zzz,
like a turbo spooling up.
Yeah, it's like basically like it's like flying a spaceship. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I like it.
Yeah, but the Plaid, the new one, the Plaid, doesn't it actually have an effect?
I think with the Plaid you can choose an effect. I think there's a couple of them that you can choose.
There's something to it. I can't remember exactly.
I know Germany has a law that says cars can't be completely quiet either.
Well, I know that Tesla launched their 2020 Model S before they had that law in place. I know my car doesn't make a sound.
Yeah.
It's not. You're not supposed to be completely quiet. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, but I'm sure that it makes a whine outside.
You hear them. The electric motors, it's like a turbo spooling up. You hear.
Look, I'll be honest, guys. I'm not excited about it. I'm not excited about this all electric future. I'm not.
No, that's like Dodge. Dodge is supposed to come out with a fully electric hybrid or electric car soon too, as well as a hybrid.
Ford has a fully electric.
I'm not looking forward to it.
That Mustang looks like shit. That Mustang looks like shit.
Fuck the Mustang.
Yeah,
Mustangs
at the same
for
time,
pussies.
Yeah, but at the same time, that Mustang is made pretty fucking good.
No,
from what everyone is. Yeah, it is.
It's not. No, it's not.
It's
so
they did a good job with this crossover.
No, because it's not a true Mustang anymore. They're trying to trick the fucking like this is how.
Yeah, but do you consider the 2.4 fucking liter still a Mustang? Then?
No, it's a
Okay.
5 liter or you're a pussy. End of story. 5 liter or fuck yourself. That's it. That's it. Those are the only options. It's either 5 liter Mustang or you have a vagina. There's no in between.
Chris, thanks a lot. You got Bobby hot.
So when you're talking about Ford all-electric vehicles, the only option is the Lightning, their F-150. It is so sweet.
You heard it from Bobby first. You don't agree with Bobby? Fuck you. I mean,
but there was a couple years ago.
Admit, the Lightning is fucking badass. Bobby and I have talked about this before, but I don't know.
There was a couple years ago. I was looking at my dad lined me up with a hybrid Escalade that was almost in my price range. And it would have been like, that's my dream. That is my dream car, is an Escalade. And the hybrid would have been awesome, especially over here in Europe. But I started going more
Escalade
into
now
it.
today, you can fucking forget it.
Why? This was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but the brand new one, you have to be a fucking baller.
And dude, even the one 2 years ago, you need to be a fucking baller. Escalade's been like that since it came out. They're not cheap. But this was somebody like, it was basically, it was a salvage. The guy had it rebuilt to spec and certified by Cadillac. Obviously, you can't sell it for that price, so you would have came through and it would have still had like a 5 or 6 year warranty from that dude if anything happened. But like, being over in Europe, if something happened, what am I gonna do? So
yeah, I know there's a couple of people that have them, especially up north here. You'd have to go to like a U.S. car specialist who'd probably charge you an insane amount just to get the spare parts that you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't have that with my Dodge. There's a place by where my kids live, and it's reasonable, I would say, for the price of services and everything.
There's a place, I even told Chris about it. I have to find the name. They're in Bavaria.
Yeah, that's the one that we were talking about, Bobby. I think that's got to be them.
They specialize. They only handle Dodge and Mopar, which is like that whole family, and they only specialize in American spec vehicles that way. We got a transmission through them and something else. When they tell you, like, they tell you or your mechanic who's doing the work 2 or 3 days, they mean it. It was there in 2 or 3 days. So, and they're pretty, like Chris said, they're reasonably priced. So the only thing is, like, I wouldn't buy Dodge, but that's just
I'm happy with mine.
Well, maybe a car, but like, for me, like, I like pickup trucks. There's no fucking way I'm buying a Ram.
Yeah, so, okay.
That's just me.
A colleague of mine just bought an electric Explorer, and he's like very happy with it.
Our friend David has a hybrid one.
Yeah, and he said that he wasn't happy with it.
Oh, really?
And the chat.
Who has a hybrid one?
David.
Oh yeah. No, he said he totally isn't happy with it.
Yeah.
He said Ford has some shit to work out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like the way that Dodge is going with this. We'll see how this goes in a couple of years. Hopefully Ford works out these kinks with this Lightning.
Yeah.
One, it's not expensive in comparison to like the fucking Hummer.
No, it's not. And you can do a lot with it, which is really cool. So, but Tesla was also supposed to come out with a truck a while ago.
Yeah, but that thing was hideous.
It is hideous, but they're supposed to launch it this year, aren't they?
I don't know.
They also have a semi truck in the works too.
Right. I think it's cool that Tesla is starting to build stuff close to Berlin now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too far away from Berlin, where they have the huge factory that they're building.
Yeah, and it's
So,
pretty good, especially that region of Germany. There's not a lot of jobs, and
Yeah.
if Germans wouldn't be so messed up about their environmental laws and everything, they could really like turn into a little Silicon Valley thing.
Yeah, absolutely. There's tons of space there too, still.
Yeah.
So it can always expand. Gentlemen, we have reached the magical mark. We're
No,
actually
we
way
haven't.
over. We are way over.
We're definitely way over.
We are way over for this week. I think Bobby will do the usual and stay on Twitch for a little while afterwards. Correct?
Yeah, we'll stay on for a couple minutes, but we're gonna stop recording. There's not a whole lot going on in the live stream anyway, so we might shut that down as well and just talk amongst the four of us
Right.
for a few minutes, and then that will be it. So, again, you hear us mentioning for the audio only, or the people that watch us on YouTube, and let's be real, not a whole lot of you do.
Who the fuck is? Who the hell is another TV viewer? There's like, I have so many questions. So
Yeah.
we have feet and another TV viewer before we get off of here real quick.
You know what, though? Let's not discriminate the only people other than us in our live stream, Chris.
Bro, there's a lot right
So,
now.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. It's
there's
really-
a few. There's
it's
quite a
picked up.
few.
Yeah. It's picked up. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna end the pod, and then we're gonna stay on the Twitch for a while, and then after that, we'll see where things go.
Yeah. So, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks to fucking Harry for stopping by. Again.
Yes,
always-
it's great to have all
finally.
four of
Jesus
us.
Christ.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't appreciate you missing the podcast, and if it's your job, I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
we've done this before from inside your car, so
Yeah,
fuck it.
dude. Let's
Like-
be real. What's more important, this or landing planes?
I have done you in your car. That is true.
I have to say it's probably this. But unfortunately, landing planes pays more.
Exactly. And let's be real. If they're on a plane, they're obviously doing better than us. So fuck them. You can.
And-
You can.
unless they're
Oh.
being deported because their asylum didn't go through.
Well,
And
then
very
here,
cool.
fingers crossed for an outside landing.
Oh God!
And let's also not forget, if Harry loses his job, he's gonna get stuck slinging dick. So
Look at him. He's covering his face. He's like, I'm not here.
Oh God! Oh God, Bobby!
Oh fuck! I gotta stop this.
No, you don't. Oh,
All right.
I really
So-
want to see
Political
where like
career.
the limit is to get canceled. I really want to see it.
I do too. To be honest with you, like I don't think I've hit it yet. I'm just kind of tiptoeing. Let's see where
We're
we
like,
can go.
yeah, exactly. We're going like this
Yeah.
the whole time.
Fuck it. Like right now, I'm about 60%. Next week, I'm gonna jump it up to 80. Let's see let's have fun, dude. Let's do this.
okay, let's go. Let's do it. Trump 2024.
Fucking Donnie T, son. I'm all about him in 2024.
Oh.
That was an alley-oop, Bobby. Thanks for taking it.
Oh shit.
God, where was it? Hold on. I have to find something real quick before we get rid of this.
What, your MAGA hat?
No, it's a sound clip.
Oh God.
So YouTube.
Oh man.
So you gotta do better. You gotta have this wound up already.
Yeah, well, it literally just happened, so I have to.
All right.
Oh my God. What is he gonna pull up now? It could be like anything from stuff
Okay,
that
hold
jail
on.
in Germany to
It's a fucking SS marching lead. Who knows?
yeah, something like that. I didn't want to say it.
No.
Oh. You know that one I heard a story about
All
a
right,
colleague
hold on,
that,
hold
Oh,
on,
sorry.
hold on. Right?
Shut your mouth, Harry.
You shut your mouth, Harry.
I'm actually glad that he interrupted because I was about to lose my job.
God damn it, dude.
All right, keep going, Harry.
Yeah, keep going. When I cut you off, when I do it, so I can't. Okay, here it is.
Dude, you
Hold
sound like
on.
me trying to get a hard on. It's like, hold on.
Hold on, it'll get there.
Wait a minute. Let me go.
Here
on
we go.
YouTube.
Here we go. Here we go.
YouTube. It's like,
Hold on. Come on. Fuck it. I can't get it like to the exact second where I can want to start it. Come on. Cunt. Talk amongst
It's like
yourselves.
Bobby's. Yeah, we were trying to until you cut fucking Harry off.
Communist pedophile demon motherfucker, and I hope that fucking pedophile demon motherfucker Joe Biden burns in hell. Burn in hell, you fucking pedophile incest.
well, Chris, how does it feel to be a former army soldier?
I'm gonna tell you what, this last 5 minutes have been podcast worthy.
Oh my god. We need to stop recording.
Back to security you go. All right,
this
everyone.
is like, oh well, for one brief shiny moment,
so-
I had a monthly
Listen,
income.
you know where to find us. Bobby's gonna tell you where to find us.
So-
you can't find us anymore because we're canceled on every fucking platform. Oh.
You can find us working
Fingers
the door
crossed,
at
bud.
McDonald's.
Fingers crossed. So,
Oh god.
so you can find us anywhere podcasts are found. We
Said
have
so.
a YouTube channel, and we are streaming we're streaming on Twitch TV every week. So if you guys want to watch the magic happen as it happens, please tune in, check it out, hang out with us. It's a great time.
Next
Thanks
week
for
we're going
stopping by.
shirtless. Next week is shirtless.
Fuck it, dude. Let's do it.
Fuck
I'll
it.
shake my tits. I don't care.
Whatever
So-
for a few viewers.
It's just us. Let's be real. It's just us.
And let's be real, Chris is gonna need the money after tonight. So
Yeah.
That demon mother.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. A GoFundMe, a fucking OnlyFans. Let's do everything. Fuck it. Oh god damn it, man.
Do it. You guys take pictures of your feet, and I'll do all the dirty talking in text. Let's do
all
it.
right.
All right.
Actually have nice feet. I ain't gonna lie.
Bye.
Later.
Oh
I need
god.
to clip my toenails now that you mention it.
All right, guys. Tune in until next time. Bye.